great lake to swim across.
Please welcome to the stage Mr. Kristofer Royer. All right, there's a lot of you guys in the back, so everybody in the back make some noise. Come on, give it up, back people. Yeah, now all the people in the front row. Yeah.
Back row.
It's all right, I need my room. I need a buffer zone. We're in the middle of Lent. Is anybody giving anything up? No? I gave up eating red meat. You give up anything for Lent? No? A lot of people look confused, don't even know what it is. Lent is a Catholic observance where for 40 days, Father Tom would give up molesting me. That showed a lot of restraint on his part. You can't tell right now, but when I was 9, I was a hot piece of ass. This is fun. Hey, this is crazy. So the other day, I was watching on the news that a guy in Florida died because a sinkhole opened up under his house and just like swallowed him up. And it didn't, if you guys saw this, it didn't even swallow the whole house. It was just his bedroom. And it just like, and his brother walked into the room and the sinkhole opened up and he fell and he died and they never found him or anything. And I thought like, how fucked up and random is that? Like, probably that morning he was like, yesterday was shitty. I'm not even getting out of bed today. Nothing bad could happen. I'm staying in bed. And then like some Final Destination Part 6 shit was like, and just sunk him into the fucking ground and just swallowed him fucking whole. And I was watching it on the news, but the sound was off, and then they were showing an interview with his brother, but I couldn't hear him. And all I can imagine that his brother was saying, I told him when he bought that house at 666 Indian Burial Ground Way, it was not a good idea. Simple. Okay, so this is really cool. I love doing comedy. I've been doing it for a couple years, right? But my mother never gets to see me perform because she lives in a little fucking shitty town outside of Pittsburgh. And she was here tonight. Woo! So I take her to all the fancy places. And it's even crazier because it's the first time she gets to meet my new girlfriend, so that's really cool too. And so she gets to hear all of our family stories at dinner, and she got to hear like the story about how my Uncle Weasel, like we had to do this intervention because he was having sex with my Aunt Linda. And the reason we had to intervene is because my Aunt Linda was already my aunt, and my Uncle Weasel was already my uncle. So they're first cousins is what I'm getting at. I'll just skip to the part where they're first cousins. And then she was all like, I hope you don't cheat on me with one of your cousins. I was like, who said anything about cheating? That was a perfectly above board, monogamous, incestuous relationship. Okay? We don't do that kind of shit in my family. We have one rule in the Leslie family. You don't two-time your cousin. Okay? That girl is kin, and you treat her right. We keep the bloodlines pure. We're like fucking the Walmart Kennedys. Oh my gosh. My mom asked me today, I can't wait to meet your girlfriend. Does she like animals? So, the one thing that you guys gotta know is, she doesn't like it when I joke about her on stage, and I usually don't do it in front of her, but she really doesn't like it when I talk about, I'm not allowed to tell you how many cats she has, okay? So I won't. So anyway, there was a cat baseball league. She could field a team with a designated hitter, and a bat boy, and a coach, and a relief pitcher. But I'm not going to tell you, I can't tell you how many she has because she'd get pissed. But like, let's say Jay-Z, right, didn't marry Beyonce, but he married my girlfriend instead. The number of problems that Jay-Z would have is 99 because Jay-Z's a Catholic. But if he suddenly became allergic, he would have 112 problems. So, I can't tell you. Okay, so think of like a weird number of cats have. Like, what's like the borderline number? Okay, and now think of like a fucked up number and add those two numbers together and multiply, and then multiply that times 0 and add 13. And so, but I'm not gonna tell you because I'm gonna get in trouble. I like her though, it's fun. We've been together 3 months, just had my quarterly review. I I got to exceed expectations, not in every category, but I've still got some room to work, so that's good. She does really cute girlfriend things, and I like that, because I've been alone for a while, so I like every little girly thing she does to me is adorable. Like even the fact that like she has a separate section of her underwear drawer, and they're called period panties, like I think that's cute. I just don't like the hypocritical nature of it, because I have a separate section in my underwear drawer for bloodstained underpants, and it's evidence! I shouldn't take things from crime scenes, man! She yells at me about that. She's cool though. I like it that she likes to swear, because I'm filthy too. She's not as good at it as I am, but she likes to swear. One day, a guy cut us off in traffic, and she called him a pile of pussy. And then she looked at me for approval, like, right? I'm like, no, that was it, that's the one. And that's just, I mean, a pussy's bad. But when you pile it on, like, really bad, and you're just shoveling it on your pile, that's when we're super pissed. She's super fun, I like her. And like, my favorite part is that like, it's like, I don't even compare her to other women, you know, because I was alone for so long that I like, it's like some guys, like you think about your girlfriend in comparison to your last girlfriend. I only think of her in comparison to touching myself. So it's great, like it's all upside. I'm just like, oh my God. Like the first time we had sex, I was like, it's like masturbating, but directly into a vagina. I don't have to use my hands or anything. It's like Bluetooth masturbating. It's like hands-free. It's fucking amazing. I love you, Gretchen. So anyway,
is that clear?